Hi, everyone. This is Action Jackson, and welcome to Motivation for the Nation. Hey, it's Friday, and I'm feeling the vibe. It's Friday, and I'm feeling the vibe. It's Friday, and I'm feeling the vibe. Come on. Good morning, everyone. This is Action Jackson, and welcome to Motivation for the Nation. Each and every day, 10 a.m. Big shout out to Random Rainbow. How you doing? Leroy, what's going on? Hey, good morning, everyone. Listen, we're going to have so much fun today. This is Motivation for the Nation with your one and only Action Jackson. I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to tune into your life, to inspire you, to motivate you, to lift up your feelings. Today's show, it's going to be all creative. It's stars in the making. We're going to be bringing people on who are gifted, who are skilled, who are talented. They're going to lift you up with their skills. But before we do that, every single show, we always do what we know as our mindfulness exercise. Can't start the day without breathing now. So we're going to go straight into our gratitude exercise that's going to really empower us to be more centered mentally and emotionally. So if you're watching right now, I want you to sit up straight for me and take a deep breath in and breathe out. Feeling good, feeling strong, feeling powerful. The question I want to ask you right now is this. What are you grateful for? We always start with the phrase, all I need is within me now. All I need is within me now. Breathe in, breathe out. If you can say those phrases to yourself, all I need is within me now. All I need is within me now. That's the secret to life, believing that everything you need is within you. Your gift is within you. The people I'm going to bring on today to perform to you, the gift came from within. The idea came from within. You too carry greatness in you. Don't you ever let anybody tell you you've got nothing inside of you. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. Oh, you are the greatest. You are amazing. You can do this. The next phrase says, I am grateful for my life. All I need is within me now. I am grateful for my life. Why don't you say that to yourself? All I need is within me now. I'm grateful for my life. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. That feeling is so great. It's so grand. That's how we start the day. That's how we get amped up. That's how we get motivated. That's it for our gratitude exercise. Who's watching? Who's tuning in? I need to give some people some shout outs. Where's my sunglasses? I'm feeling very summery. Big massive shout out to Edmond Iluyemi. How you doing? Big shout out to you, Edmond. Thank you very much for tuning in. You are amazing. This is Motivation for the Nation. Thank you, Leroy, for tuning in. We've got some amazing people tuned in today who are going to be spending time with us. They are gifted, they are talented, they are blessed. Now, the first individual I'm going to bring on today, listen, if you hear beats, it's not enough to hear beats. You need to know when the beats are coming from and how the beats are created. This individual has been putting sounds together for years. And today he's going to show us how he uses his Midas touch to create such beats to inspire us, to take us to a new height. Now, you might dance, but you never thought about the mind behind the machine that creates the sound that makes you move and groove. Well, today we're going to interview a producer, an artistic producer by the name of Dash. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your digital hands together for the one, the only, the one with the Midas touch, goes by the name of Dash.
Hello.
What's going on, bro? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. So you can tell he's the producer because he's come with the right mic and the right headphones and everything on point.
You got me there.
He's got to make sure that the sound is on point.
I try my best.
Listen, brother, who are you and what do you do?
Yeah, so my name is Dash. I'm a music producer and
Hmm.
mixing engineer. At least I'm budding, I'm learning, I'm growing every day. And
Wow.
yeah, I guess it's just a creative process. It's just constantly learning. You never learn it all. So that's
True.
what I do every day. Well, now that university is done, I've got more time to sort of work on my craft and get better at making music. So that's what I do every day now. Yeah.
Wow. What did you study at university or what are you studying at uni?
So I just finished my 4-year mechanical engineering course.
Wow. 4 years. Listen, digital hands for that one. 4 years mechanical engineering.
Thank
Well,
you.
I did a mechanical engineering degree myself, actually.
Oh,
Mechanical, yeah. 4 years, 4 years, 3 years I did, and it was quite interesting. But obviously, I've ended up becoming a motivational speaker because that's what I was supposed to have done from the start. It's funny how we kind of, I won't say missed the way, but we kind of take a detour.
hmm.
So tell us about music and producing. How did you get into music and producing?
Uh, well, it started when I was a lot younger. I had my first guitar when I was 12, I believe,
Mm,
and yeah, I just kept learning from there. Myself and a few friends from the school that I was at, we all had our guitars and we just brought it to school every day and we were just teaching each other and learning and growing that way. Um, so yeah, that was very nice. And then around 2015 or so,
hmm.
my dad actually um sort of like encouraged me to just keep recording these things because I would just start
Wow.
playing and I would kind of make it in the moment and then lose it.
Yeah.
And he was like, you need to keep these because these are actually quite good. And you can like develop these. So it started there with just a drum sequencer and
Uh-huh.
an acoustic guitar and a bass guitar. And I would just like layer those three things together and make some sort of like a moving instrumental type thing. And then as the years went on, and my dad sort of like helped me. Even shout out my dad, biggest um influencer and encourager in that. And he pushed me as well. Um, so he then got me the software that I use now, Studio One 4. Well, back
Mm,
then Studio One 2, and
yes.
just kept pushing me and say, like this is I've given this to you now, and I took that, ran with it, learned how to use it a lot more. And then it was summer 2019, so last year was when I
Uh-huh.
really started to like really dig in because that's when I made the
Come
upgrade from Studio
on.
One 2 to 4, and I started sort of learning more about how to actually produce music. And so that's been
Wow.
my journey the last year. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Listen, even the young lady that's coming on, Izzy, she's another talented singer, songwriter as well. And I'm sure there's going to be some synergy on some level on that because there
Hmm.
was something about music and the creation. I want to really touch on shout out to the parents that support their young people and their dreams. I imagine if your dad said, producer, what are you talking about? Sit down, shut up, But in your case, your dad's like, no, you need to record that. So to all the parents watching, please, the best you can do is to just say yes to the child's gifts and just even if you think in your head it's never going to get anywhere, the fact that they've got faith in something, it means a lot, you know. So with that said, I'm curious to. I'm sure you're going to show us a sample of what you do. Today. I'm really excited. We're going to create some beats today, like. Now, what does music mean to you?
um, music for me is another way of expressing myself.
Mm,
And I think it's a way that you can connect with people. You've got just regular conversations where you speak to someone one to one. You've
yeah.
got perhaps faith connections with some people where you
Mm,
believe in the same thing. But I really believe like music is another way where people can actually just connect.
yeah.
Um, and a lot of artists will tell you that, something in their life emotionally or something sort of inspired a song or
Mm,
inspired the lyrics to something. And so I feel like music is very emotional in that sense, and it can really bring across certain feelings and even tell a story. I love those
Yeah,
kind of, those albums that go start to finish and they're just
it's
telling a
just a
story.
story. Yeah,
Yeah. So I think music is another way of just connecting to people, and you can connect to people you don't even know, you've never met before.
that's
It's
true.
worldwide pretty much.
And music is the way. I think it was Bob Marley that said, "Music is the one thing that would hit you and it won't hurt you."
Hmm.
You know. With that said, I want you to hit us with something, because I've been listening to. I've gone to your Spotify, your SoundCloud to listen
Hmm.
to some of the stuff that you got on there. Guys, got some beats, yo.
Thank you.
So I'm going to hand it over to you to just show us a sample of what you've created, and then what I want us to do at some point later on in the show, we're going to create something live, and probably Izzy's going to sing over. So that's your challenge today. You're going to
Ooh.
create a beat within the hour, okay,
All right.
that the young lady's going to have to sing to and blend to. So I'm sure Izzy's in the background be like, yeah, I've got some lyrics. He's got some
Okay.
beats, and we're going to make that happen. But
I
for
like
now, I
this.
want you to show us something that, here's how did they say? Here's one I made earlier. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand you over to Dash, and he's just going to take you on his musical journey into a magical place of synthesizers and snare drums and kicks and guitars, whatever it is that he does. Dash, over to you, bro. Make
Thank
it
you.
happen.
Thank you. So basically what I'm going to be showing you guys today is sort of a beat deconstruction of one of the beats I've made previously. It's on my March Madness collection, which you can check out on SoundCloud if you wish. SoundCloud.com/VI Music 27. That'll take you to my page and you can find everything there. So I'm just going to play sort of the intro bit, and then I will go through what was going on in my head, sort of like the creative process in that moment, and why I decided to put certain things the way they are. Cool. So that's the intro. And so to start with, in the first section, I've got three things there. So I've got the main keyboard, which is playing these chords. And so that for me is kind of like the foundation, essentially, of the entire song. I've got my main chords sitting directly in the middle. It's probably one of the first things you hear. And that's it's kind of the aim with a lot of the chords that I use every time, really. I just have them sit in the middle, and they become sort of like the focus of, they carry the whole body of the song. And then the second layer is they're what they call pads, which is basically just ambient sort of fluttery sounds. They basically the way I mixed it was such that they wouldn't really be in the middle, but they would be kind of sitting on the outside to kind of fill the space. And that's really what you want to do with your melodies most of the time. You want to give it enough space and enough body that it can hold itself and carry itself. So those are the first two, and then I've got that same keyboard sound playing this melody here. And that just goes on. And then I have parts of my drums come in, particularly a hi-hat, a clap, and a snare. That just plays on. And then we just come off to a drop here into what we call the repeating chorus. So that's that. And then in the chorus, I've got two extra layers, which is this perk here. Sorry, not perk. It's like almost like a xylophone, which plays a counter melody. And essentially, with the counter melodies, what I want is when the main melody sort of holds a note or stops, that counter melody then comes in. So then again, we're just filling space. And then the final layer that I add to all my melodies is this flute. Just sits there. And so now I've filled up pretty much all the spectrum, if I would call it. So I've got a middle, which is the chords. I've got the pads on the outside, kind of shimmery. I've got in the higher octaves, I've got the melodies, melody one, counter melody, and then below that I've got the flute that's just sustaining the whole way through. And then obviously the rest of the drums, you got kick, snare, claps, hi-hats, few percussion sounds, and we obviously can't forget the 808. When you've got those big boomy speakers, you just love it when boom. And the best feeling is when you can feel the 808 or the bass in your chest. That's what it's made for. And so the last bit that I want to go through in the song is this sort of breakdown bit. Now you may have heard a lot of artists or producers rather do this. So I'm just gonna play it one time through. And there is what people would call the underwater effect, where it sounds like you're underwater. And it's just kind of really bassy and sort of, you don't really know what's happening or where it's going to go next. That effect is because you've taken out all the high frequencies and you've left everything that's in like the low mid range. So that's what I did. I kind of just faded out into that bit. And then we have a gradual rise where I bring all the frequencies back into the final chorus. And then we just let it play out to the end. But yeah, that's one of my beats. So the creative process is mostly just me making sure that my melodies are nice and full, so they can hold their own. And then the drums just to add a bit of groove and a bit of rhythm to it. And then the bass just to finally fill out the very, very low end. Because with melodies, you don't really want to be there. You want to get your bass to have its own space so it can shine over there. Give your melodies their own space to shine. Give your drums their own space to shine.
Come on. That was superb. You know what? It was so nice for you to break down the process of the beat, because we don't really appreciate it when we just listen to it, but to then talk through each and every stage, it's so amazing. I'm loving that. I know that, see, that very thing that you created, I know Easy would definitely have some lyrics that would go over that you've literally created. Now we're gonna move straight to, now, before I actually go to my next guest, and we're going to bring you back, how long does it take to create a typical beat, a typical song, like 3 minutes beat for a song? How long does it take?
If I'm just making the individual layers and I'm not really worried about mixing it or anything, then it would take me, I would say, 25 to 30 minutes to sort of make each layer out. And maybe I could come back to it later and add some more, or maybe remove. I found myself removing sometimes because I just overproduce and put too many things and it becomes too confusing for the listener. Yeah.
That's powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Dash part 1. Dash has just shown us a dash of his skills. see what I did there, yeah?
I see.
So I'm gonna have you go backstage, and I'm gonna bring on Izzy, who is a singer. And as you hear her sing, I'm sure already in your head, based on how she's singing, I want you, as she's singing, and this is your challenge, while you're hearing her sing, you're gonna create a beat in the next 15 minutes. Actually, forget it. 10 minutes.
Ow.
10 minutes.
All right.
That's the challenge. Viewers, do you think he would do it? Do you think he can do it? Type yes if you think he can. The guy's gifted. And when he's under pressure, he delivers just like Michael Jordan. Let's make it happen. So go backstage. Thank you so much for showing us that. We'll see you in about 10 minutes when we bring Izzy back on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Motivation for the Nation. Today's theme is stars in the making. My aim of this show is to expose the stars to you so that they can then motivate you and inspire you with their gift and their skills and their talents. The next young lady I'm about to bring on, man, I was just scrolling through her on Instagram, and you know what? She took me to heaven with her voice. So innocent, so pure, so talented, so gifted. And there's something about her. She's like a ray of sunshine. If I was having a bad day and I bumped into her on the road, I would just be like, "Ah." Listen, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one, the only Izzy.
Hello,
Hi, how are you doing, Izzy?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing superb. Listen, I really love what you do and the music that you let come through. You tell everybody who you are and what you do, please.
So, I'm Izzy Withers. I'm 14 years old and I'm a singer-songwriter. I like to do acting as well. I like doing shows, but singing and making my own music is like the biggest thing in my life at the moment. So that's what I'm
Wow.
focused on.
You're on lockdown now, so you obviously, just like Dash, have a lot more time to spend on your gifts, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
It's quite interesting that, on lockdown, many people aren't running to their books and learning math, science, and English. They're literally saying, yo, I'm going to unlock who I am, my gifts, my talent, which I believe is what's supposed to be happening 24/7, 365 anyway.
Yeah.
What did you think of Dash?
Amazing, honestly. Like with my music, I'm used to playing it live. Like I haven't done the producing and the recording yet, although I'm
Hmm.
working on it. I'm working on like releasing an EP and a single. It's
Okay.
not like I've done the beats and the layers that he's done, and that's something that I do want to do in the future. So it was really nice
Well,
to hear.
it is nice. So I've given him a challenge. You're going to play for us today, and he's going to create some beats in the background. And your challenge would be to write a song on the spot over the beat that he's created.
Yeah.
So that's the challenge in a moment. So what are you going to be performing for us today?
I'm gonna be singing a song called Dolls, and it's not, although a few of my songs aren't out onto the public at all yet. Dolls is the only song that um there's no videos of it anywhere. Like the only time people hear it is live.
Okay.
So that's the song. The song Dolls is the single that I'm working on. So that's the one that's gonna come out first.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it from the girl herself. She's going to be performing Dolls. Over to you, Izzy.
Everyone's beautiful. Beauty is what comes from within, and what we're told is so different from what we should believe in. Mm-hmm. From a young age, Barbie dolls were what we'd aspire to be. From a young age, we were shown these dolls were cool. Blonde and skinny and white and pretty. That's what we all dreamed out to be. Mm-hmm. Media and society has an image we learn to be. That's not me. That's not me. When you feel unpretty, unwanted, unworthy, and you don't know what to do, well, me and you are beautiful too. Ah, ah, ah. Everyone deserves it, no matter your race, your weight, or disability. Everyone's the same inside. So go love yourself. No one's perfect, but you're worth it. Just wait and see. From a young age, Barbie dolls were cool. From a young age, they all had us fooled. Media and society has an image we learn to be. That's not me. That's not me. When you feel unpretty, unwanted, unworthy, and you don't know what to do, well, me and you are beautiful too. And I will learn to fly. So tonight we'll change the light. And you will love you too. So fly, keep flying high. Media and society has an image we learn to be. That's not me. That's not me. When you feel unpretty, unwanted, unworthy, and you don't know what to do, well, me and you are beautiful too. Are beautiful too. Thank you.
Wow. Do you know what? There is something so beautiful about your voice that is so soothing and so storytelling like. You remind me of some of the great artists out there that really make us feel good about. How long did it take you to write that?
So with like me writing songs, I can write songs like whenever, but if I'm in the mood, I get them done
Yeah.
really quick. So this song, I had like the idea of it, so I wanted to write it about body image and media and society and how there's an image we've got to be when we don't
Hmm.
actually have to be that image.
Yeah.
So I had the base of it, but then I wrote the whole song in about an hour and a half.
In an hour and a half. The
Yeah.
time it takes for someone to waste their life away on Netflix, you are writing a powerful song. Look, this is what I'm talking about, guys. You on the lockdown, some of you are busy watching Netflix, wasting your life away while people are writing songs that's going to be hit around the world. Wow. So in terms of, and I'm sure Dash is in the background right now creating beats, and he's got like, about, probably another 2 minutes or so, and you'll be able to come together, and I'm going to bring the two of you on screen. What's your goal and your dream for the future? What's your ambition?
Well, I do want to do my music as a career, 100%,
Hmm.
but I
Yeah.
don't have a particular, like, I want to be famous or anything. I'd like
Hmm.
people to listen to my music and I want people
Yeah.
to hear it and be inspired. And I hope that people can resonate and um, like understand and feel the same way that I feel, or the music can help them in some way. But I
Yeah. Yeah.
don't necessarily want to be a famous like person. I want to be able to gig my music at festivals and things like that, and be able to do it as a job. But it doesn't matter if I get the fame or not. Like I'm not about that.
I love the fact that you're about the music, and guess what? People who are just about the music, they're the ones that become really famous. So I'm sorry to tell you, Izzy darling, you're going to be very famous. It's just how it works. That when someone is very sincere about what they want to do, the world wants a piece of that. And I love, but one thing I know about you is when you get super famous, you're going to be just the cool Izzy that everybody loves anyway. So the fame's not going to get to your head. What are some of the songs that you've covered in the past? Actually, you know what? This is a special request. There's a song by Amy Winehouse that I saw you do a cover of, Valerie. I would love for you to do that a cappella or whichever way you know how. If you
Yeah,
know
sure.
Valerie a cappella, I love that song. There's something. What, are you a Amy Winehouse fan?
Um, yeah, when I was younger, especially, I used to listen to her a lot.
Yeah.
And when I sing, my school like makes me sing at their like open evenings and things, and they
Yeah.
always get me to sing Valerie. So it's a song I'm used
Yeah.
to singing.
Yeah. Are you a Lily Allen fan?
Um, well, I've listened to again when I was younger. I was completely obsessed with her.
Mm,
I got to sing one of her songs like last Christmas as my
okay.
neighbours got proposed. So she
Mm.
holds a special place in my heart.
Wow. Okay. Well, hit us. I'm going to be on screen while you share with us just a snippet of Valerie, because that's one of my favorite personal ones. I might join in with you as well. Crowd, do you want me to join in with her? We could have like a little duet right now. If you want me to duet with the amazing Izzy, so at least I know when she wins a Grammy, I can say I sang with her. If you want us to duet, just type yes. Go ahead. Hit us with the best part of Valerie.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. Since I've gone home, oh, my body's been a mess, and I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of
Out of
me.
me.
Why don't you come
Why
on
don't you come
over,
on over,
Valerie?
Valerie? Did it.
Valerie, Valerie.
Nice one, nice one. I love that. I love that. Listen, freestyle creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Action Jackson Live. Welcome to Motivation for the Nation. Today's theme is Stars in the Making. I've just been listening and talking to Izzy, who is an amazing artist, singer-songwriter. We're going to bring Dash back up right now. We're going to bring him on screen, even while he's in the kitchen cooking. Let's bring Dash back on screen. And we're going to bring him on screen. And we're going to make... Hi, Dash. How you doing, mate?
Good, good, good.
You've been listening to the amazing Izzy do her thing.
I have.
And I'm sure in the background you've been creating. What do you have for us? What have you cooked up for us, bro?
Um, well, what I've cooked up, I'll be honest, is very raw and not exactly like what I would deem as complete. But I
That's
have
okay,
something.
dude. You only had 7 minutes or so. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I mean, normally you need a good day. So
Yeah. So
you're gonna play it, all right?
see.
Ooh. Wow, dude, you're telling me you just created that?
Well, I mean,
Hey,
not the piano or anything. That was a
yeah,
sample
but
I had for a while now.
you just okay. So, Izzy,
And then
as you're listening to that, did some words come to you as you hearing the melody?
A few, but not many, but a few.
No, that's all right. So, do you know what we normally do on a show like this, right? So, the audience will give us words, okay? He's got the beats, and we're going to try and sing the words that the audience give us, okay? So, audience, we need your help
Yeah.
right now, please. You could type anything: lockdown, chicken, KFC, McDonald's. I hear McDonald's is opening up soon. Thank God, hallelujah. So, put up some words. and if you put the words on screen, the beat's going to be rolling. And Izzy, you and I, we're going to try our best to sing. I'll let you go first because you're the best. And we're going to try and sing together. So we've got Fox. Fox is, why is someone's trying to annoy me? Because the other day some foxes attacked my bin and just messed up my whole garden. You know, they weren't even polite enough to put things back where they found them, you know. So we got Fox, we got Table. If you're an audience watching, please don't just sit there. So we got Fox. So let's go with Fox first, and if more comes on, we'll just weave it into the song. So over to you, Dash. Hit the beats. The word is Fox. Izzy, let's rock.
All right, here we go.
With red love in my garden, in my garden.
She saw a fox in a garden, in a garden. Oh, Mr. Fox, get away from my bin. Oh, Mr. Fox, get away from my bin. Oh, Mr. Fox, get away from my bin. Oh, Mr. Fox, get away from. Izzy, help me. Oh, Mr. Fox, get away from my bin.
Mr. Fox, get away from my bin. Where have you been? Get away from my bin. Mr. Fox, leave.
Mr. Fox,
get out of the leaves.
Hey, start to go, start to go.
Yeah.
Get away from
get
my
away
bin.
from my bin.
Okay, Mr. Edmonds giving us family. Yo, you and I, we're family. You and I, we're family. Izzy Dash Action Jackson on the show. One family, yeah. You and I, we're family. Hey, you and I, we're family. Help me, Izzy. You and I, we're family.
No matter where we've been, it's no color of your skin. We're just family. We're the same inside. Don't change your mind. We're family.
Come on.
Doesn't matter where you've been. Not the color of your skin. We're family.
Yeah, listen, yo. Leo 1, 2, 3 boys want some joy in his life. Leo 1, 2, 3 boys want some joy in their life. Leo 1, 2, 3 want some joy. Let's go. Listen, yo. J-O-Y, joy for you, joy for me. Yeah, J-O-Y, joy for you, joy for me. Easy to sing.
Spread some joy, spread some kindness, change your life. Spread some joy, spread some kindness, change your life. Don't forget to smile.
Listen, yeah. I think guys, like, you know, cut the chat for a second, yeah, Dash. Yeah, I think we've got a band here. Don't you think we've got like a little, like Black Eyed Peas? I think we've got a little Black Eyed Peas type thing going on here. Do you think there's hope for me to be part of you guys like squad and stuff? Should we just, you know, we could call it. Watch this. We call it Action Izzy Dash.
Yeah.
For it.
Guys, if you think we should become like a band, like a trio and stuff, like the Black Eyed Peas, I think you should say yes. Guys, how did that feel doing that there? How did it feel, Dash, singing random words over your beat, bro?
It was interesting because I haven't really gotten like many placements throughout my time. So I'm just kind of like building my catalog, which is the whole point of sort of all these collections that I put out on SoundCloud. Just kind of like building my catalog. So once then artists, get in touch, I've got something that they can like listen to and see if they get inspiration and all of that stuff. So obviously having heard Izzy sing earlier, I thought, right, okay. And I was looking through my samples and I just thought something, not something over the top, something that just sits and kind of lets her shine with her singing. So then I found those keys and I was like, right, cool, got this. So just to be able to create on the spot and just tailor make it to, I guess, what the artist would need in that sense is a different kind of experience. And I'm very glad for that. So thank you. Thank you.
Listen, it's a pleasure. This is like, high five. High five. High
By the
five.
way.
There you go. See, we're a squad already. Axe and Izzy Dash, let's see, it's a squad. It's for real. It's for real. I'm loving it. Izzy, how was that for you, being able to just perform, like, literally? Because it must be hard to create on the spot and sing on the spot. You did so beautifully.
Well, at first I was like, oh my God, thinking in my head, what rhymes with that? What sounds good with that word? But then, like, the track was really nice because, like you said, it's not too much, but it's not too little. So it had a melody that I could follow, but not I had to follow, if that makes sense. So as soon as I got the words, it kind of just happened.
Wow, you know what, guys? We have had so much fun today. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to go and follow these guys on all their social medias because they are so gifted. They're so talented. You've seen it here live. We've just created songs on the spot, If you're a record label, listen, come hit us up because, boy, we got skills out here, Please do follow Dash, VI Music 27. And also, I believe Izzy is on Instagram as well. Follow these guys. I'm going to be pointing out their socials on my Instagram for you to follow them. Guys, I have to say a big, massive thank you. Dash, listen, you need to send me some beats because, for me, I sing what I love about music is I just create songs on the spot. If you give me a beat, I'm gone. I don't know what that is. And that's how I wrote my first song, Happy 365. I was listening to instrumentals, the words came, we combined it together and we produced it. So when a group of talented people come together, they make magic happen. If you're watching right now, you're a talented person, don't ever shy your gift from the world. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Shine it. Shine your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born. I'm waiting for him to find something. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide. Izzy, help me. Born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide. Sing it.
Don't hide
You were born
gift.
to.
You was born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. Don't hide your gift. You were born to shine. You were born to shine. Whoa, shine.
I see Dash is doing something. I can see what he's trying to do here. I can see his head is going
Oh
through
my
his catalog.
Y'all know me too well already. This group should form.
It has to, man. Accent is. Listen, think magic always happens, man. Magic always happens. We need to make that happen. Guys, thank you so much. To everybody watching, please just type a well done in the comments below. That's the least you can do for having joined us in this free concert that you didn't have to pay money for, So what plans do you have today, Izzy? What have you got for the rest of the day?
School work, which is a bit boring.
Yeah.
Walking
Did you
my
hear
dog.
the way she said it's like school work? I'm sure you'd enjoy this hour already.
Yeah, school's all right, but I much preferred it at school. I think I took it for granted a lot, and I'm very excited to go back and see my friends.
Ah, it's lovely. And Mr. Dash, what have you got going for the rest of the day?
Well, I would have hoped to go for a walk, but where I'm at, the clouds are not looking too nice. So I think I'm just gonna stay inside today and be a bit more creative, kind of cook something up. Speaking of cooking something up, one little thing, because a friend of mine just reminded me, she was like, yo, you got to tell people. So if you enjoyed what happened today, i.e. a quick 10-minute-ish kind of cook up, every Wednesday on my Instagram, I make beats for an hour, usually 2 to 3. It's at 5 p.m. British Standard Time. So if you enjoyed this, on my Instagram at VIMusic27, you can get more. So yeah.
That's please every Wednesday we're going to be tuning in. Izzy, thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. Thank you very much for tuning in. God bless you, and I look forward to forming this group together. You know, Action Izzy Dash. Look at that. There's a ring to it.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on now. It's happening. Make it happen. The next Black IP. Take care, guys. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Bye-bye. Wow, guys, there you have it. This is Motivation for the Nation. We are inspiring you by bringing you the best talents to the world, you know, sharing with you people's skills. Don't ever hide your gift. Don't ever hide your gift. Your gift is supposed to be shared with the world, okay? If you're talented and you're watching this right now, please, I urge you, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started in order to be great. Getting started is the key. Getting started. And when you get started, you're going to be rubbish. That's a given. You're going to be rubbish. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. Izzy got started. Dash got started. I got started. The question is, will you get started? Please don't look for fame. No. Forget fame. Just get productive. Enjoy your gift. And one day I would love for you to come on the show. And as a matter of fact, if you're watching this and you're talented, I want you to come message me on Instagram, Action Jackson Live on Instagram. Let's put that up, Action Jackson Live on Instagram. Message me so that I can actually bring you on the show. I don't care what level you're at, so long as you got a gift and you got a desire. Listen, we don't bring stars on the show. We make stars on the show. We don't bring on stars. We make stars on the show, you know. So this is what it's all about. So do message me on Instagram Live, Action Jackson Live. And if you got a skill and you got a talent, okay, please, like Leroy123 boy says he plays the piano. Well, guess what? You just got booked onto the Action Jackson show. Leroy123 boys, you're going to be playing on my show at some point next week. I don't care when it is, because we don't want to talk. We want to take action. Well, with that said, this is the end of the show today. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Action Jackson. And as we always do, we're going to finish off the show with my amazing music video, Happy 365. Something that I thought of, created, now it's gone out there, changing people's lives. Whatever you do today, have a fantastic day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe, and God bless you. Thank you.
Hello. Happy World 365. Spreading happiness 24/7. Worldwide. Action Jackson, Ambassador for Happiness. Let's do this. Every time you wake up, don't forget you're amazing. You're a star, and that's never changing. Your life could be hard, but life is a gift. Do a little dance and move to the beat. I know negativity will come your way, but you stay positive. Like every single day, they don't hold your destiny. Better live each day like a legacy. I know sometimes you cry, but joy comes in the morning. Yeah. Young girl, keep your head up high. I got you when you're falling. Yeah. I know sometimes you cry, but joy comes in the morning. Yeah. Young boy, keep your head up high. I got you when you're falling. Yeah. I'm HAPPY 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY. That's the only way to stay alive. I'm HAPPY 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY. That's the only way to stay alive. I'm HAPPY 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY. That's the only way to stay alive. I'm HAPPY 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY. That's the only way to stay alive. Hey, HappyWorld365.com. Join the happiness movement. Yeah. I'ma start each day so thankful that I'm breathing. Cause gratitude is a promise that I'm keeping. Cause I've been through the lows and the deep end. All I needed was some hope and some good friends. So I spread love and I make it look easy. If you want a dose, then you should come and see me. Cause you're special and you're far from regular. Do you hear what I'm telling y'all? I know sometimes you cry, but joy comes in the morning. Yeah. Young girl, keep your head up high. I got you when you're falling. Yeah. I know know sometimes you cry, but joy comes in the morning, yeah. Young boy, keep your head up high. I got you when you're falling, yeah. I'm HAPPY, 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY, that's the only way to stay alive. I'm HAPPY, 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY, that's the only way to stay alive. I'm HAPPY, 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY, that's the only way to stay alive. I'm HAPPY, 365, yeah. I'm HAPPY, that's the only way to stay alive. Yes, happyworld365.com. Join the happy movements.